Hello class, today we are going to continue our apartment searching today with a different set of tables. If you remember from yesterday when we were doing 6.2b, we started off by responding to some prompts like how many roommates would you like to live with? Do you need your own personal space? What type of amenities? Free internet service, a gym, a, a common room? What type of apartment layouts are you interested in? What's important to you? Safety, parking, what else matters? We had listed those, and that will help us today. Today what we are going to do is we are going to use a salary based on going to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics website. We are going to find a wage, and we are going to calculate how much we have to spend on an apartment based on this advice. A popular rule of thumb when renting an apartment is to spend no more than 30% of your gross salary on housing. So gross salary means the amount you make before taxes are taken out. So we're going to figure out what our gross wage is per month based on working 40 hours a week of a dream job. And then you are going to reflect on these questions and answer them. You're going to pick a city. We are going to use the apartment search. Here are some that of a different website that are recommended, but this is the one apartment that we used yesterday, so you feel free to use that one since you're more familiar with it. When we click on here, remember that you type the name of the city here, and then you can sort by lowest to highest or highest to lowest. You can also pick out amenities or minimum maximum. This might help you, this range, so that your maximum is 30% of your budget or less. If you're going to be living with roommates, that's where the beds and baths and your preferences might come in. As you scroll down, depending on the type of house or if you want to have pets, laundry, where you want the laundry, and other amenities that you've selected previously, you're going to put here. When I mean selected previously, that's based on what you had listed as amenities and preferences earlier yesterday. So on our sheet for today, you are going to find some apartments, and we're going to find 3 that are kind of within your range. But to help you think about those again and reflect on those, you're going to fill out part of this right here first. Like you had said yesterday how many roommates you're willing to have. So you're going to write that number here as you do your search. That'll help you narrow things down by how many bedrooms you need. Once you're going to describe the amenities in the place. Now these amenities should line up with at least some of the ones that you specified yesterday, again, on this sheet of your preferences. How do we know what types of amenities or what types of furniture or pros and cons? Well, that's where these websites come in. This is the one we used yesterday, and some of them have some good information on them. As you scroll down, you may need to go down the bottom here, and it tells you utilities, utility fees as you move down. It gives you other information. If you're finding that these pieces of information aren't enough to fill out this chart, now that you are more of an expert on searching for apartments, you might use one of these other websites as well. Don't get frustrated. Today is another exploring day to help you figure out how much 30% of your gross monthly paycheck is. We've got this calculated. This is the maximum, whatever number this is. Wages times 0.30 equals your maximum housing. When you're done filling out this chart for 3 apartments that you found, and this might take us 2 days, we want to do a good job and have fun with this. Then we're going to answer section 3. Out of the 3 apartments that you selected, which one above do you prefer to live in, and explain why? And if you were actually searching for an apartment to move into, what would be the next steps after choosing here? What would be the next steps you would take? And how, if at all, would your apartment search be different than it was today and yesterday if it was in real life? Have a good day. Enjoy.